Hello, hello, everybody. What is going on? Hyper is first today. Wow. It's pretty rare. I guess he missed it yesterday for the most part. And decided that he was going to be first tonight. What's up, Hyper? Hugo? David? Ben? How's everybody doing? Indeed, not missing it this time. I am going to. Oh, first of all, get comfortable. I'm going to be incredibly for real with y'all, okay? Yo, what's up, Hugo? I had a incredibly long day at work. I did not have a good night's sleep last night at all. I slept for like a whopping 4 hours, probably. So I am tired. So please like the stream. Thank you. Please and thank you. Oh, so I did play a little bit on Clash earlier today by myself with a couple guys. I did not do any Legends attacks. Why are you streaming? Oh, we're trying out something new. My engagement has been so much better. We're going to trial run a new day streaming, and we're going to try 3 streams a week for probably. We'll start now, but we'll probably do it for all of June and see how it goes, more or less. With the exception of the 5th, that's my birthday. I don't know if I want to stream on my birthday. I might though. But yeah, so we're doing that. We're gonna stream a little bit. I have been trying a new attack. Hugo has definitely seen it because he would help me with some friendly challenge earlier today. We figured out some root riders, so we're going to give these the old college try, as the kids would say. And yeah, we're not gonna talk too much about it. We're just gonna go do it. All right. You wrecked it. I had a pretty decent day when I was messing around with some of them. There were some things I wanted to play around with. Like, I'm not sold on the Poison Lizard as my warden there. But I don't know exactly what I would want if I didn't use him. Like, he doesn't really need the Spirit Fox because he stays further back. Sneezy, but Sneezy's not a ground pet, though. Sneezy's an air pet, so that feels kind of counterintuitive. And if I do, one of the reasons I want to use the Poison Lizard is he'll actually help a lot with like heroes when they pop up and like other troops, like Clan Castle troops. He's actually very effective at something like that. So I did contemplate Diggy. I did think Diggy wouldn't be a half bad idea, and the Unicorn. But again, the Warden's normally behind a whole bunch of stuff, so I shouldn't need him having that issue. But I want to hope I can show you guys some of what I've learned today. Shout out to White Chocolate. I spent a lot of time talking to him today. Trying to figure out some things. By the way, I just saw the message on Discord. My bad, I only saw it now. I'm good to play probably near the middle of the end of war because I got heroes upgraded. That's fine. That should be more than fine. Okay, so we did that. So what we're going to do is do that. That's going to kind of set my funnel there, right? We're going to boom, 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 boom. 9, 0. I got to put him down. Got to put that. Got to put that. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. And boom. We're going to do that. I'm going to kind of let them roll through. I'm going to do something like that. That worked relatively well. David and Hugo. Hugo's name is the same. It's just Hugo. David's name is Brock. I think it's been nicknamed too, to match his Clash name. I'm Jay. That's not correct. That's not correct at all. That's a lie. Don't listen to him. He's lying for attention. See, and Poison Lizard's actually still alive. Oh, I forgot I have, like, cleanup troops. Not that I particularly need a whole lot here for cleanup. Beautiful, look at that. And so all of a sudden, after talking to somebody, I didn't even get exactly what I wanted out of my Royal Champion dive there, but that's okay though. We're gonna run it back. We're just gonna go back to back to back to back like that. I attacked this base earlier because Beam ran it, and I hate this base. And it was a pain in the butt to 3-star. Like, if I don't set my funnel perfectly, I'm in trouble. Or I'm not going to have a whole lot left over. So we do that, do this, 8, 9, 0, do that, do 4, do 6, do one of those, EW, so we're actually going to do that. I'm going to put in Royal Champion kind of behind because I kind of forget about her there. This is currently my least favorite thing in the whole world right now. Okay, so we're going to do that. That should take out Town Hall pretty easily. Does take out Town Hall. Does not leave me with a lot of room right here, though. Damn it, man. I did 3-star this base earlier, too, and I'm just not... That's an annoying-ass base, man. I hate that. That would have been one that I've been better off having the revive. Ah. I also don't wonder, right? If, like, using a poison spell with this army wouldn't be a half bad either. But I'm also, at least on the computer, right, I'm already kind of struggling to juggle like I want to. I will say, guys, when I stole this attack from White Chocolate, he's a clan member of ours, I did not steal his attack tick for tat. He does the thing where you juggle the Spirit Fox ability plus the invisibility spells. I couldn't do that, so I'm just doing this. I'm not gonna get that town hall like I want, so I might as well just pull out of there. All right, all right, all right. Drunken Monkey. I never figured that out, man. I'm working on it as best as I can right now. It's definitely a struggle. That's for damn sure. I am definitely had my struggles with it, but I struggled thankfully for the most part earlier in the day. So I think I got it. Yeah, that's gonna work just fine for me right there. That will work out beautifully for me. That's not... Ugh. I can't get over that hump right there, though. What did I do wrong there? Ugh. I wonder if I would be better just reviving. I'm using a quad clone Super Yeti in the blimp, and I'm 3-starring every base. I actually use it, yeah, Hydra. I actually, I think maybe it was last week or it was the week before, I actually put out a tutorial of that exact attack. It's pretty nice. I am a fan. But I notice a lot in when I see tournaments play or when I play in tournaments that I see a lot of stuff kind of like this, right? And so I'm trying to kind of broaden my horizon here, right? You know what I mean? Because I already have a Super Yeti bomb or a normal Yeti bomb, right? Kind of down pat, right? So that's step one. I have a Royal Champion charge. I do really good with the Royal Champion dives. So that's 2 attacks down. I mean, as far as I can tell, I'm only missing 1 for the trifecta, right? I mean, trying to be a very well-versed player, you feel? Giant arrow, giant arrow. The giant arrow is normally just in case of invisibility spells, though, or invisibility towers. In case of invisibility tower, hit giant arrow. Do that. Get all that stuff going. Hey, baby. Why? What'd you do? My lady just come up beside me and said, "I'm reaching peak gamer girl status." I said, "What did you do?" And she said, "I'm installing Sims 4. Man, what have I done here? that I've screwed the pooch here. What the hell happened? I gotta do that just to keep my queen alive at that point. Shit. Because she's my best chance to do anything here. And now she's not going to do anything. I'm going to get a 1-star here. Holy shit. Is this just not an attack I can do on my computer? Good evening. What's up, MJ? How you doing, buddy? Gets gaming PC play Sims. That's fucking A right, baby. Your water bottle? Only if you give me a smooch. I'm right at the edge of the camera. You're good. I love you, baby.
I love you.
99% 1-star. Somebody just... Oh my god. I can't say what I want to say because I'm on fucking YouTube. Huh? It's on my desk. You can't hide it. We'll do that because I weirdly want to see if giving me less space on the hotbar makes it easy. Or ouch is right, man. That fucking kills me right there. Maybe I need to wait longer. Maybe I'm waiting too long for like my hero ability. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here.
Everything.
I guess so. Okay, so weirdly enough, that can stay just left alone as is, right? We'll just do that. We'll let that kind of clear out right there. We just do that. Do that. That was a waste of a rage spell. Man, I need to go back to whatever I was doing beforehand, because I'm getting my ass kicked here. This is not going well for me. What are you going for here, King? Hey, oh my god. Guys, this is about to be my 17th reason. Y'all are going to regret letting me stream on Thursdays. This is going to be the end. Y'all are going to see the descend. There's no warm-ups. I'm about to suck off a 12 gauge here in a second. That was dark. I'm so sorry. Is everyone ready for CWL? My clan seems to be very relaxed, like we're playing with house money. Buddy, I mean, got up to champ 2? Like, that's how y'all should feel, man. Y'all been kicking ass. We are... Man, it's been a really weird month for us, man. Where, you know, a lot of us don't feel like we're doing all that well. We've had a lot of random guys bow out because of personal reasons. So we're still gonna make our debut in Champ 3, but it is it's been a weird month. I'm hopeful that the weirdness ends at us having to put different people in, not our performances. Let's change off of this because this is gonna kill me. Alright, let's use this. Now you're using. Oh no no no. This is the play right here. So hear me out, right? Boom. This is it right here. This is the play. Royal Champion dive, probably like 5 or 6 spells. Giant arrow on the queen to funnel one side. GG. Use the Yeti blimp to get what you want. I've seen this base before. Let's go this way. Alright, now we need to get a sweeper out of the way. Right, so let's do something like that. Sweeper and air defense. Nice, nice, nice. Let's not use a flame flinger because that's like literally the worst idea ever. Let's do like this. And then when they get to this spot right around here, I'll drop my Yetis. This would have been a better one for an actual Yeti bomb, and now I'm upset about everything. Oh, I didn't get that sweeper like I thought I did. Oh, that's less than ideal. That is not very fantastic. We can do that though. Oh, those sweepers just ate me. Man, I'm just shitting the bed right now. 4 clone, 1 rage. Yeah, you'll see when we switch to Supa 2, I have that exact army. I have the 7 and 8. I don't have the 12 dragons and 4 riders. I used to run that a lot. And the issue I had was the dragons would F off a lot and kind of leave too many defenses and not get the defenses hit enough. What's up, Tiger? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. So I tried to opt for like a 50-50 split. Or as close to it as I could. Oh, man. Yeah, and that's one that I should have. I mean, let's switch to, whoa, stacked walls in a 17 base. Yeah, I see that base a lot too. So here's the army. I just don't use these Super Yetis. I just use normal Yetis. I go back and forth on the Super Yetis versus normal ones. Completely pointless? No. It's supposed to make it an awkward spot for a blimp to go, is my understanding of it. Completely pointless, I don't know. I never understood double stacking walls, but... What's up, bro? What's up, Ben? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome, my friend. So that's what we do is we do this. Boom, 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 boom. I actually only got 3, huh. I thought I had 4. I sent a funnel with the queen on one corner RC, another corner same side base, army blimp down the middle, yeah. I mean, it's a relatively straightforward attack, right? I like to use my Royal Champion to help me sort it out here towards the end, and she'll just kind of come in on whatever my main army's not going up on. Although normally I have a fourth clone there. I don't know when I switched. It must have been just yesterday that I switched to. Because look, she still had Rocket Spear right there, and she was beating the shit out of their RC. Now this is an easy move. It's been so long, man. It has. I thought I recognized your name, but I have. Man, I can't think of how long it's been since I've actually seen you. It must have been early days. You know, I don't mind the extra rage and the freeze, though. The extra rage in that freeze feels kind of nice. Sorry, just changed my name. You know this account is old. What'd you change your name from? What would I have known you as? That's a bad call. Can they go and get into that? Clones died out, which is... No, they didn't. I'm still getting some clone value there. Yeah. Before it was kind of rushed. I want to recheck it again and tell me what you think. Go ahead, buddy. Drop the tag. I'll take a look in a second. Oh, man. This is not going my way tonight, y'all. No shot, right? No shot. Wow, there's a shot. That's dumb. You're okay. Ah, man. It's just, I think it's just one of those days it's just not feeling particularly good, you know what I mean? But again, it's kind of been one of those days for me, so it just makes sense that it's fitting. I'm probably overthinking these attacks and screwing myself up. I'll try Root Riders for myself again tomorrow and see if it helps. We're going back to Super Yetis, though. We'll go Super Yetis. We'll go the extra clone. Let's take a look at my boy's base here. Let's go see. Let's go see. Let's go see. LGY, LCJ9, CY. Oh, that's definitely not a Rush 13. That is a max about to be Town Hall 14. He's still, oh, no, he's not max. He's pretty close, though. Like, those are going up. Right, those are going to Town Hall 13 level. That one's going to 12 level. You've gotten very close, man. You've made a lot of progress. That is incredible, dude. That is awesome. You should be proud of yourself. Seriously. Yeah, I don't have any more comments. That's great though, dude. Seriously. 10 out of 10, A+ job. Let's do that. Okay, same base. I ran across it twice. Look at me, drunken monkey. I'm so sorry. I just clicked on the. All right, after this, I will look at you. I promise. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Normally, I would try to save all this, and I would try very hard not to bomb this middle right here, but as much value as I can get right there, there's no reason not to just torch it all like that. Like, look at that. There's no way not. Thank you, bro. The only problem is heroes. I don't have any patience to keep them upgrading every day. Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. Heroes is definitely a grindy part to the game. For damn sure, right? But it's worth it, man. It is absolutely worth it. It is definitely, especially at this stage in the game, it's definitely one of the more overlooked pieces to the game, too. So, if there's going to be a part of the game you should make patience for, it should be your heroes. My base is most max Town Hall 17. I've been grinding hero levels all month. All heroes are now Town Hall 14 level. Hey, buddy, that's improvement, though. We take it, right? Any progress is good progress, no? Nice attack. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mine are like 50-50 and 27. So you got like Town Hall 11 heroes. Yeah, so you gotta have to sit down and make some time for it. Even if it's just keep one of them upgrading at all times, I do think, depending on how rushed you are, and if you're that rushed but you're that close also to going next Town Hall, you should probably keep at least two of them down at all times. I typed that in wrong. LG20 CVU CG. There we go. And you are you completely maxed now? You're almost, though. Why'd you just make a Yoshi noise? I know, why'd you... What? Oh, is that what... Oh, that's a Yoshi base. That's pretty cool. Maxed. Just this last supercharger, too. Is that all that's left? Do mortars not have supercharges? They do, right? Your max minus supercharges. Or do mortars not have it? I'm crazy. No, they do. So you're in the same boat as I am. I think I have... 2, except for superchargers. Okay, yeah. I think I am hidden Teslas and mortars, the only things I got left to supercharge. You know, I just restarted playing the game. I was Town Hall 11 3 months ago, so I only upgraded the troops I use, and if I finish, I upgrade the rest. Good call. That's always what I do. I never let something like not having 100% max troops be what holds me back. That's never what holds me back. As long as the troops I use are max, then that's what I care about. Now, admittedly, a lot of my troops will be maxed for the Town Hall by the time I'm ready. But not all of them. But I don't want to wait for heroes. I think I have all the time to finish them. Yeah, and I mean, you're not wrong, right? Like, ultimately, it's your choice. Do what you want, right? But, like... You're gonna end up being one of those people who has to buy a hero potion to compete in leagues that people want you to, or at leagues you think you deserve to compete in. If you go a route like that, you know what I'm saying? I need to get as far as possible before Town Hall 18 drops. I think we're... Do we think Town Hall 18 is gonna drop this year? God, that's wild to think about. You know what? Yeah, it's gonna end December or November, I think. I don't know, man. That's well, I don't necessarily think you're. I don't think it's like I think that's a fair guess, right? Like I think uh, I think November or sorry December. I think December is actually a really good guess. If it was going to come out this year, it'd be the very end of this year. But like, that's a lot, you know. See, that's so much of a better attack. But I mean, what? How far could you really get? Like what? Town Hall 14? Like and still be like reasonably not rushed, right? Like maybe if you could touch 15, they drop every year a new town hall. Well, they only did that with 17, and they said they wanted to do that with, or they said they wanted to do that going forward. But will they be able to? Is the concern, right? Because like we still don't even have like all the walls for Town Hall 17, right? And admittedly, there's not a whole lot else they could really bring out to upgrade, though, right? Like, unless they released a new pet or a new spell in the spell tower or something like that, right? There's not a whole lot they could really upgrade for the rest of 17. I don't know, man. Clash is in a weird spot. Yeah, see, so MJ's. I'm glad he got the point. He's helping me out here. Um, and MJ knows because, like he said right there, right? He's living that life, right? Um, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. What's up, Tester? How you doing, man? You know, Town Hall. I'm gonna need another time reduction on everything if they just did one. They actually probably will do another time reduction, probably not far removed from the new Town Hall. What's going on? Not a whole lot, man. How are you? What's up, Ollie? How you doing, man? Really need Town Hall and that invisibility tower to go away. Invisibility tower did not go away as fast as I wanted it to. Before, I think it was just after because I think they have to. I think they're really careful with the upgrade times. And they don't want them to get weird. I think it's just after the town hall that they would do the reduction. But you could be right. I honestly don't know. The time reduction wasn't as big a thing for me, right? Because most of my accounts are pretty high level, so I didn't. I did not notice. Man, and then I just have this attack, man. This was, I mean, this was piss poor. It will be the season before, you think? But Hammer Jam will be, yeah. But he's talking about they did a cost reduction specifically for basically every town hall below max. God, my attacks are just awful today. I'm good, Ollie. Thank you, real Ollie. I appreciate it. What do you think about the new Mafia skins? Are those the leaked ones you're talking about for June? Yeah, every town hall they do that. But I mean, you could only even if you did only your heroes during Hammer Jam, right? Like, you'd still only be able to. You'd still only be able to catch up so much, right? So like, it's important not to fall that far behind. Like, if you're thinking about going Town Hall 14, Ben, you're going to be 3 town halls behind on heroes. That doesn't sound like a lot, but that gets daunting fast. MJ, did you guys do 15s or 30s in your last CWL? Can you do 30s in Champ? There's no shot you guys were still doing 30s, right? I just use books on the queen because she's the one I use the most, and I leave the king constantly upgraded. That's fair. That's actually not a bad show. But again, at some point, they will start to fall behind, so just be careful. This was a piss poor day from Kyle. This looked like a very old Legends day for me. No 30s. 15 only once in champs. I kind of thought so. You guys excited for your Champ 2 season? I just do them all at the same time as soon as I get a new town hall and then suffer for like a month. You suffer for a month, but then once your heroes are up, right, you're great. David's just sitting there living the life then. More league attacks from 8 to 10 or more. I actually agree. I wish they would do it for like farming purposes, right? Where I could... I just wish I could have more attacks for the sake of farming. It's not a must, right? But it's something I want. I'd be less mad at the hero grind if each upgrade felt more meaningful. Bro, I feel that. But the issue is now because of hero equipment, it doesn't feel as meaningful. It used to. It doesn't anymore because the equipment is attached, right? The equipment is separate. We are on autopilot. We have the same people, same plan. You excited though? You gotta be, right? Got a chance to get in the Champ 1? What do you do after Champ 1? Do you just retire? Do you hang it up? Do you go to like a mini clan and try and do it? Fake Legends, he says. It's not a bad idea, but I like trophy pushing, man. And then it wasn't a week per upgrade for 40 HP and 4 DPS, buddy. I get it. And the issue is it is meaningful, but it still takes, it takes the handful of levels for it to feel, for you to tell the difference, right? $100%. 100%. I'm doing better 3-star wise on this account than I am my main. Maybe I should just go back to the Super Yeti bombs again. No, because I wanted to be versatile. That's why I was changing them up. I think 3 attacks might be too much for my brain to comprehend. Or maybe the writers just aren't as good on the computer, right? Maybe I can deploy them too slowly. Maybe it's me. Ugh. Try Furnace. I saw a couple of YouTube videos of it. Try Furnace doing what? Do you have some resistant Town Hall 12 defense layouts? No. So here's the way, and I hope that maybe Drunken or Magic can confirm for me here, right? When you get to Town Hall 17, you can't... There's like 3 metas, really. And when you can kind of only pick to choose against 1 or 2 of them. And so you're never going to be resistant to what feels like everything. It's going to feel like a lot of stuff's going to beat your ass. Ollie asked if I can do an RC Church Attack. I am so sorry, Ollie, but I tried RC attacks for like my first 8 attacks of the day, and I got my ass beat. So unless you want this stream to last another 20 minutes of me rage, we need to not do that. I'm so sorry. But yeah, so you kind of have to pick what you want to defend against, right? You can try and defend against Root Riders, right? Or you can try to defend against Hydras with the Yeti Blimps. Or you can try and defend against Royal Champion charges. And you might be able to defend against 1, maybe even 2 of them. But there's not a world alive where you get to defend against all of them. Go Hydra, do yourself a favor. Yeah. That's the most common thing. That's the meta right now is Hydra. No base can stop everything. Impossible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We can spectate my RC charge. Go for it, David. You got one you want to share, or do you want me to go watch you live? I would do that. I'm on the Discord. What do I do now? what town hall are you wanting to join on again? It's a town hall 4. Let's see. Let me place you real quick. Let me, while this is going on, put you in the Clashers role. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna have you join. I can speed up progression if you want. Progress at your own rate, buddy. I don't want you to do something just for my sake. Which race do you think is going to work fine with the new nerf and the Eternal Tome? I think probably Royal Champion Dives will probably take over, if not Root Riders as well. How many think you get all covered up? There's a Warden Fireball coming right at you. Yeah, and then you get the one random one, right? The one you just weren't ready for. Tester, here's what we're going to do. Drop your tag for your Town Hall 4, and I'll add it on one of my accounts. And I'll add you to one of the clans. He should be in Shed 1 for sure. He'll probably go to Shed 3 because it's a Town Hall 4 he wants it on. But nothing wrong with that. I want to do Fireball, but I don't have it. Why don't you have Fireball? 1,500 gems is crazy. I think you're crazy. That's what I think. What do you think about that? They say I'm crazy. Well, sure I'm crazy. Crazy in love for you. We'll do that. That'll do great. Cool. I have nothing to say to that. I started playing after it was introduced. Oof. That's a sad days are sad. I think the kids would call that a skill issue. Little heart hands. From my messed up hands. Yo, everybody calm down, the real Ollie is here. Yeet. What's up, Ollie? How you doing, buddy? I hate to tell you, Ollie, your double beat you here today. I joined right as the soccer event was ending. I don't know. So does that mean Spiky Ball was around? Because that's when Spiky Ball came out, right? I wrote Spiky Ball and the Rocket Spear for 3,000 gems. I'm not going to lie. I'm too mad I did that. So your clan is going to Champs 3? My clan is in Champ 3 currently. You have a roster set? I do. We keep having to make some adjustments because certain people are having to bow out. But we have a pretty talented lineup, so we will see what happens. Yeah, so we'll do that. I sent you a friend request. And an invite random. And you are welcome to join us whenever, my friend. There you go. Invite. Here we go again, fake one chill. Yeah, we got a roster set up though. I'm pretty excited for it, to be honest. It's been a minute since I've been in Champions League. So I am incredibly excited. And we end the day here with a Town Hall 15. Oh, that's anticlimactic. Although now that I've done this, I'm going to run into a tornado trap somewhere around here, I'd imagine. Let's see if I'm right. It's a 15, so it really shouldn't matter all that much. If there's not a tornado trap, maybe around here? No? What'd you do with your tornado then, Hoss? No way it's over here, is Yeah, I don't know what he did with this tornado trap. That's normally the only thing I really care that much to try and predict. Magic, any advice for going into Champ 3? I got a lot of guys who are not that experienced in Champ 3, but a lot of guys who are probably high mid-tier or low high-tier attackers. So capable of pulling off them 3 stars, and we probably average 40 stars, 41 stars in Master 1 per war. But if you want to give some advice, man, I'm here for it. Or I could at least pass it down to my guys. How long have you been playing the game for? Too long, buddy. I have started playing. Yeah, Super 2 is over. Super 1, that pisses me off. I'm just a grouchy old man today, guys. I started playing at the end of 2012, I believe, or the very start of 2013. So I've played for 12 years or better now. So I've played for a very long time. Only gets to be a couple walls. Hidden Tesla is the most expensive still. Look at that, man. Super 2's getting up there as far as upgrades go. Whew. It's a good day, man. It is a good day. Oh, Builder's Hut's almost done? I do not have something for that. I guess he's going to have to go for some bombs or something. Oh no, I'll supercharge the monolith. That makes sense. Let's go ahead and do that. Yo, bro, I'm back. What's up, OG? That's so long, bro, GG. Buddy, it feels like it's been forever. That feels like a long damn time. Now, I will admit, it's not all been consistent and constant, right? But, it's been a long time. And I see you don't have obstacles you don't like. Then GG's, man, give me your patience. Nah. Buddy, I've come and gone from this game at least 2 or 3 times where I've taken years off of the game, basically. And I see you don't have obstacles, you don't like them. Nah, man, I'm kind of OCD. So I like the clutter not being on my base. I'm one of those guys. The real gore is 40 plus, only is 40 plus, only 5 fails are allowed. Communicate for each day. Some players are better with ring bases, some are better with diamond bases. Switch if needed. Yeah, and we kind of already do that where we let people kind of free for all. Free for all is being generous, but you know, we let you pick based on your attack, right? Bro, I tried Fireball in a Town Hall 11 and didn't even get a single starred. I don't know how to use it at Town Hall 11, but good at Town Hall 13 and above, that's for sure. It's good if you can figure it out, man. It's definitely good if you can figure it out. You don't have to face your mirror. Yeah, we don't anymore. For the high level stuff, we don't. Some of our lower town hall clans will, but we at the top we don't. Bro, is YouTube your main source of income or doing just for fun? It is not my main source. I do have a day job, but I do make some money from YouTube. So I'm very blessed to be in a position where I can do that. The goal one day is for YouTube to be my main source of income, but that is a long, long ways away. Alright, so we got that. How many more walls do we have until we were... It's 81, so it's still a lot of walls. What do you use in the clan capital? I use miners. I want to have the N1 in my clan. What do you mean in one? I also use miners and free spells. I think they're probably just the easiest thing to do and the most versatile. If I'm feeling kind of froggy, I'll do like the hog gliders and like the graveyard spells. But that's pretty few and far between. Most of the time, it's just hogs and it most not hogs. It's Jesus. It's miners and free spells. The vast majority of the time. I mean, the miners is how I always rank really, really high. I wouldn't say I'm always the number one guy in the clan, but I mean, I probably boast probably high 20,000s, if not close, if not 30 or better, in most my capital raids. So you're using the right thing. Thanks for having a nice stream. I got to go to school now. All right, buddy. I appreciate you hanging out with us, man. Have yourself a fantastic day at school. Go learn some things. Be smarter than I. Oh. Oh, my back. All right. Yeah, see, the Super Yeti bombs are just too easy. Oh, I keep wanting to, like, upgrade something that I remember that the Minion Prince has an equipment coming out. Aren't using spells before the Blimp Breach is dangerous. It might get destroyed before. You're right. You're right. It is dangerous. And every once in a while, I do get punished for it. It's just not all the time. A lot of time, I'm using my Warden ability to secure that my blimp gets that far. So it feels pretty safe. But, yeah, no, it's dangerous. And every once in a while, it bites me in the ass. Like right now, watch this. So, like, I'm going to no tornado trap. I'm going to do it beforehand. And the reason I'm doing that is just so by the time I get there, it just lays out and I just destroy half the base. Do you think I should rush my Town Hall 4 bits, say, to Town Hall 7? That's totally up to you. I don't like telling people what to do with their Town Halls. I don't think the game really starts, at least anymore, until, like, Town Hall 7, though. Maybe Town Hall 6, like, you get healers and stuff, but, like, otherwise, I think the game's pretty dull up until then. I fucked this so bad. What have I done, yo? I have screwed the pooch. Aren't healers Town Hall 7? No. Dragons are Town Hall 7. Healers are Town Hall 5 or 6. I think they're 6, though. I think Town Hall 6, yeah. You get them just before dragons, and you get P.E.K.K.A.s just after dragons. Has it always been that way? Yes. It was long ago when I was in the game. So if it's that way now, it has always been. You think they're going to bring back the hammer thing and back the hammer jam? Yeah. And honestly, I'm going to be one of the only people who does not look forward to hammer jam. I've only been playing this game for a year and a half. I feel like Town Hall 12 is when the game starts. That's when the upgrade times get long, but it's not even. They don't even get long anymore at that point, though. because of how the times have cut down, right? So like even at like Town Hall 13 MJ nowadays, right? Like you have like upgrading cans and stuff takes a day, maybe two. Like times have just been cut down so drastically. But the reason I say game starts at like Town Hall 7 is like that's when it, for one, that's when it used to be, and I'm old, right? But like that's when people would excuse me. That's when you start to go to play with. You got your first hero, right? You got to start playing with dragons. You started to learn something, right? It might be back for Town Hall 18. Town Hall 13 was the biggest slog for me so far with the heroes. Yeah, that's totally fair. It is not great. Excuse you, what'd I do? I just had a big yawn. I don't know, I forget. See, just doing this shit for attention, David. This is how you got left at my doorstep. Ooh. Here's a question that I need answered for my own sake, right? If I play music, do you guys hear it?
It's okay.
Yes, that's a yes. God, that was loud for half a second. I'm only kind of sorry to everybody, not David. No, I the bar, so I have a bar that tells me how loud I am. There's a bar that tells me how loud the audio is. I have it set up to where it's my voice and then the everything else. And for you guys, that cranked all the way up for a second. I was like, oh, feels bad for everybody not named David. Play some Taylor Swift? No, can't do that. If I played you anything, it'd have to be copyright free. And I don't know if you know this, Taylor Swift does not do copyright free, buddy. She might if you ask nicely. No. That's not how it works. I know Taylor Swift might be like your queen or something, but like that's not how that works. Minion Prince, aim where I want you to aim. God dang it. Guys, this is the end for me. If you guys don't hear from me for ever, something horrible happened to me. Because this is it. This is the end. Like, he turns the very second I am going to shoot his ability. Fuck, man. I'm going to throw my glasses. Buddy, 66. Tell me about it, man. I'm descending now. I am devolving in every sense of the word. Maybe you just need to go to bed early call tonight. Honestly, that was on my radar. Have a shorter stream. Because I already told you guys that I would, right? So, like, I wanted to be on stream with you guys. I already said I would. I wanted to be here. This will not be one of those that goes till 1 o'clock, 2:30, or, 1 o'clock, 1:30, something like that. It just has been a particularly fun night for Kai. Not a particularly fun day. I slept 4 hours last night. I'm going to keep bitching about that because I'm an old man. I need my sleep. No, man, stay warm. I'll stay as long as I can mentally handle it. You can bitch about it if you play one Taylor Swift song. Well, I guess I'm shutting the fuck up then. That's what that's what that sounds like to me. I'm too old. It's okay, and I'm enjoying your stream. Well, I appreciate that, Ollie. Thank you, man. David, you understand I'm way too straight to be playing Taylor Swift, right? I should have just streamed playing Skyrim for you guys like I was playing before this. 95% of her fan base is straight people. Yeah, but you said straight people, not straight guys. If you think about it, I'm the exception. Oh, but Ollie doesn't like her, and I can't do that to Ollie. No one asked. He's not actually mad at you. David's just being dramatic as hell. For what reason, we may never know, but I'm looking for attention. Yeah, he's not actually upset with you, buddy. David is our resident drama queen. He does very good at his job. And we love him dearly for it. He also helps with our diversity a little bit. Fun fact, Drama Queen is an unreleased Taylor Swift song from 2009. I think, as Allie would say, you should let us decide what's the fun facts. I don't like her again. It's pretty cool. What's pretty cool, buddy? I'm. Ugh. Take a deep breath. I'll just start every fun fact with the word potentially. That would actually be hilarious. Potentially fun fact. But that's too respectful for the disrespectness I just tried to put on you, David. I get 100%. Man, even when I'm 3-star, these attacks don't feel good. Alright, so I gotta do this. Now I can come in from wherever, which is actually preferred. King of Miners is a joke, lighten the mood. You won't believe it? No, I cannot. I do appreciate you asking. Okay, so we do that. I just don't understand how... Thank you for saying no. I just listen, I was never particularly good with any hybrid or type attack. I logistically don't understand how at Town Hall 17, or even 16, how I'm supposed to use all miners. Unless a fuckload of healing is just involved, I'm so good at miners. Pause. P. Diddy? It's my best attack? No, it's not. You're actually a pretty good attacker. I'll be very excited for you to get into some of the higher town halls with the rest of us. I will be very, very excited. Give me 2 years. Yeah, but until you, do you use the gold pass, David? Do you buy the gold pass or no? Yeah, you do. Okay. So what slows you down? Is it just the fact that you try to 100% everything? Is that what slows you down? Looks like I'm going to join your clan, Woodshed. You're welcome to. I'm going to push my Town Hall 4 to Town Hall 7. Go for it, buddy. If that's what you want, absolutely go for it. Well, I plan it so everything finishes at the same time. Ah, so I'm never waiting on anything. That makes some sense. How do you do that, though? Then I'll probably slow down. I think that's a good call, honestly. Kind of get to enjoy some of the other town halls. I have two account 114, other 12 if you don't mind. You want both of them to join us? Absolutely, buddy. I do not mind in the slightest. Do me a favor, Ollie. I do it with lots of potions. That's fair. I did forget that potions were your thing. Ollie, I have a section of Discord specifically that says it's called Join Our Clan application. Do me a favor, go to that section of Discord and just post screenshots of the bases you want to join. If you do that, we will get you squared away. Exclamation point, David, it's a baby! It's an Allie. Allie, tell him I cannot play Taylor Swift on stream. No, I can't! It's got copyrights! Yeah, like that's a thing. What's up? Huh? That's just a bad idea. Listen, I've had a bad day. I need you to take my side here. No Taylor Swift. Mom says no Taylor Swift. David, you heard it. Mom said that, not me. What's up, Makar? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome, buddy. Sadly, I can't leave the clan I'm in with my Town Hall 7 because it's with my classmates, buddy. I get it. She just told me no from the other room. No. She did. Oh, we got some more stuff going on here. Oh, who's attacking already? Ironclad's attacking too. Let's go. Only for the copyright reason. No one wants to listen to her. Don't worry, we're not listening to Taylor Swift. I went to listen to her and I Am Someone. What town hall levels are those? That's a 7. I'm Titan 2. You think it's worth going to Legends League? Here's my account. I'm a Town Hall 13. Let me see. Let me look up your base. More than likely, probably not, because at Town Hall 13, it's borderline impossible to stay in Legends League. So I'd probably say no. Makar. You are the Makar I remember. Yes, hello, it's been a minute. Yeah, I hadn't seen you since you, well, you messaged me a few weeks ago asking if you could come back. But I hadn't talked to you from before then, and, I mean, it's been easily months. But, no, it's probably not worth it to go to Legends, buddy. I'm going to be honest with you. The no training time is too good for anybody under, like, a 15 or a 16. Had to leave the woodshed. Me and my buddies rebuilt our clan, and it's in its prime. Well, good for you, buddy. Crystal 3. Hopefully you guys go on a nice win streak of wars. But good for you. Go to Fake Legends, you'll get more war. Yeah, that's probably what I would do, honestly. Stay in that very high Titan or that 49 to 5,000 range. I don't like doing that because then if you accidentally mess up, you're kind of in trouble, right? Sign up for Legends. So if you're over 5,000 trophies random, what happens is the game tries to put you into a different league entirely. And you have the option to go into that league or not. And so that's all the sign up is just to agree that you're like, hey, you're going to go under these certain circumstance or rules that we work by. How does Legends Leagues work though? I low key want to get in just to show it on my profile. I'd like to stay in Titan though. Correct. You only get 8 attacks per day and 8 defenses. So that's the way it works, Makar. You get 8 attacks total, and up to 8 defenses. You can't have loot taken from you, which is pretty nice. But you are capped on the amount of loot you can earn. So it's tough. It is, I mean, if you want to go for it just to have it on your profile, go for it. But I promise you it's not as big a flex as you think it is. Seeing like Town Hall 13s and 14s in Legends is pretty common. Even 12s. I've even seen 12s and 11s in Legends League. I've heard stories of like Town Hall like 6s and 7s going to Legends League. Now that's some nonsense. That's some impressive stuff. Warden at 11. Correct. Yes. Random test days. How you doing? You can get to 5,000 trophies, remove your shield, and let someone attack you. You'll be in Legends until you go under 4,900. I've heard of a Town Hall 12 and Town Hall 2 in Legends. That's wild, though. And I've talked to some guys who have done that, and they all agree, although it's really cool, and it's a big flex in the community, right? But, like, man, that's got to be a pain in the ass, and most of them tend to agree. Over all the years, which year was the best for Clash? Man. Watching you on the big screen, baby. Thanks, RGG. I appreciate it. Where do you go in the Discord again to join your clan? So it's in the intro section, or the Welcome to the Woodshed. There's a tab that says Join Our Clan. If you just go there and just drop a screenshot, you'll be all good. What do I think was the best? Man, so like, personally, 2022 and 23 were probably like my personal favorites. But like, if I'm gonna be like non-biased, it's probably now. And that might really confuse some people, but Clash is in such a good state as a game. And I hear people talk about Clash isn't getting any bigger, Clash can't grow, Clash is dying. I don't necessarily think so. I haven't seen the numbers on what the numbers are they're pulling. I know that their development team has still gotten bigger over the years, right? It continues to grow. They've not had to like make cuts and setbacks yet. I'd have to say now. There's no training time, which is fantastic. Loot is very abundant. There's a lot of different meta strategies, at least a couple of them on the top end you can still use. When did I start the YouTube channel? I'd have to go back and look when my first... So the channel itself has been around for probably like 6 years. 5 or 6 years. I've only uploaded Clash on YouTube for... I'm either 2 or 3 of those years. So I've only uploaded Clash. It's been less than 2 years.
Hardy's
1 year ago, July 11th was the first video I uploaded on Clash. So not even 2 years yet. You posted the screenshot of your accounts? No. Sorry, I was unclear. Not of the accounts specifically, but like the actual bases themselves. If you don't care. None of them here. My main account, Makar, is this. It is a almost maxed out, supercharges and everything, Town Hall 17. That's it. So let's upgrade some stuff on this account. This is my son's account, technically. Oh. Wait. Town Hall 11. I don't know that I can actually take that one. And in case I can't, I'm not going to try. Why don't you have the ED upgraded for walls? Oh, so on Town Hall 17, they actually have the, because Town Hall 17 has not been completely released yet, quote unquote, they actually don't have all the walls released. So I have as many walls as they'll physically let me upgrade right now. So that's why. Also, how does the supercharge work? The supercharge is a shorter and cheaper upgrade, but doesn't do nearly as much, and it only happens when you are a max level for whatever that specific piece is. Not max level for your Town Hall, max level. So if your monolith can only go to level 4 or level 5, once it hits that, it gives you the option to give it shorter and cheaper upgrades, but for not as big a plus. Alright. What is the next account I have in this? Let's go. Super Tutor. Alright. So this will be kind of similar. Done. Beautiful. So if you give me a minute, I will go take a peek. In both the screenshots you sent, they're both accounts you want to join us. Just so I make sure I'm on the right page here. Got a favorite scenery? Ooh. Man, sceneries are tough. You know, this will actually surprise a lot of you guys, and it's a set they never finished, and I'm really upset about. I actually really like the chess scenery, as dumb as that is. Big chess guy. At least is not really. I'm definitely not a chess fan, but I like playing chess. I like the chess scenery a lot. I also like the Magic Town Hall 15 scenery. Take your time. Have a good night, chat. Good night, Shed. I'll see you later, Makar. Catch you later, buddy. Baby Dragon would be my guess for what would be best for his clan castle. Let's take a look at Ollie's stuff really quick. Ollie, decent 14, decent 12. Yeah, so both of those accounts can go to Woodshed too if you want. I can show you the tag and you can screenshot it. Or you can just type it in, either way. But it is this guy. This is where you'll want to go. Or if you want, I can place you for Clan War League. You won't do CWL here, but this would be your main home. We rock somewhere between like 20 and 30 players here at any given time. It's a nice little place. It's quiet. We got some really good people there, though. Incredibly rushed base. Alright, so we do that. Sure, after my war's end, I'll take a screenshot. Beautiful. Or I took a screenshot. Beautiful. Do you want to do Clan War League? Because if you do, I need to find you a different home. Because you won't be able to compete in Master 2 with a 14 or a 12. So if you want, I can show my buddy your screenshots and find you a home for CWL if you'd like. She's being nice to me because I've had a rough day, and we take it. We take the W's where we get them. Aww. Oh, man. My brain. Da, 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 da. What is next? What town hall is next? I don't have my 12 here. Before I leave, any recommendations for a town hall 13 attack strategy? Because I'm on Titan 2 and the average opponent is 15, 16. It's hard and I barely get 2 stars. I usually do Queen Charge Hybrid. Builds are very base deep. I would recommend, to no surprise, a Super Archer Blimp type of strategy. I do have a tutorial. I also have an actual an attack guide on for Town Hall 13s. Go look at that, Makar. But it's very base depending. No, the attack. I don't know if it's the very first or the very last attack I have on there, but it's not. It's called. I call it Skybird. I assume in that video. I still do nowadays too. Not very base dependent. It should be. I even have a playlist up. It's best attack strategies for each town hall is the playlist, and best town hall 13 attacks. That's going to be the one you want. You leaving? Yeah, all right. Good idea. Do I need to give you a kiss now?
Can you take a TV timeout?
Yeah, I can take a TV timeout. Cool. Guys, give me just 1 minute. I'm going to kiss Allie goodbye. I'll be right back. All right. We're back. Flip the screen back so you guys can see me again. Let's go. All right, got troops and stuff boosted. What's up, Makar? Oof. Let's do that. Welcome. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. We do that. Boom, 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 boom. All those Yeti mites. Boom, 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 boom. Super easy. You know, my girlfriend of 9 months broke up last week. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Unless that was for the best, then congratulations. But also my condolences. I know it's not easy. It was my choice and for the best, but I still love her and care for her. But as perfect as we were different people, and it would have affected us in the future. That's a fair point, right? Just because it's better for you now doesn't mean it doesn't hurt a little bit. So I get it, but also just because it would have affected you guys, and you know what? Never mind. No need in saying that. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do, but that works okay. No, say it. I should have shut the fuck up. I was going to say, just because it might have been, as you guys are currently set, just because it might not have been perfect for you guys the way you guys are set now, doesn't mean you guys were going to be the same people when certain things arose. And it might have been okay. But I didn't want to say that, but now you've made me. People grow, though. I've learned enough in life to not judge hastily. My judgments are slow and swift. I meant directly in the future we have different plans in all directions, and we had different morals, beliefs, and political stands, so it wouldn't have worked, I fear. I mean, that's not, again, just because you believe something differently doesn't mean a relationship can't work out, but that does make it more difficult. I'm not judging you for it. I probably would have done something similar. But I've been in a lot of relationships where we differed in a lot of areas, and that wasn't necessarily what caused the difference, you know? But, I mean, I guess that also depends on how big of a deal breaker stuff is for you, right? Like, is somebody having a different religious view a deal breaker for you? If so, then yeah, you're right. Alright, so I got some attacks here. I've got some cleaned up down there. Let's take a look at some of these 16s. But morals and political views, yeah. I mean, that's fair. Now, but I feel compelled to ask, right? Because I think differing political views is actually a good thing for relationships. It can be bad too. Don't get me wrong, but differing views breeds talk and tough conversations and stuff like that. Different moral set kind of goes along with the not religious beliefs, but like political beliefs. So that's kind of a per person thing, I fear. But I understand what you mean, though. Again, I've been there, done that. I have been there, done that, my friend. Oh shit, what's up, Jay? Oh shit. How you doing, buddy? How are you supposed to raise a kid with two different beliefs? Well, here's the thing, right? So, and that kind of depends on you, right? So, like, me and Allie believe in a lot of different things. Like, you're never going to find somebody who agrees with you 100%. And there's a chance, even if you do, that you push the kid away from what you believe in and what you want. Because they get to be their own person. So if that's part of the concern, and again, not saying you know, just food for thought though. Just think about that. Man, what's with this guy in these janky ass bases? Because he's got a couple of these. How is this one higher tier than the other one? Probably just because of that, right? Do you think abortion's murder, Sir Captain Shed? Yeah, we're not talking about that on stream. I get the point what you're trying to make here, but I'm not going to do that while I'm on stream. I'm going to make somebody mad regardless of what my answer is, so we're just not going to do it. Dang, stream on Thursday? Ah, fair enough, yeah. I don't want to get canceled. What's up, Next Level? How you doing, man? Yeah, stream on Thursday, that's right. Yeah, I don't want to get canceled just yet. I want to get to have a little bit of a career before I do. Yeah, stream on Thursday though. It might it's been a quiet stream, but it's been a long damn day for me, so I think that one's on me. Oh, I never even hit my Royal Champion ability. So for college, I'm back in the class, and I'm going to take advantage of it for sure. Hell yeah, buddy. But yeah, that was an issue. I believe it is murder. She didn't. That's just an example of differences. And again, yeah, no, I get it. I totally get it, buddy. And I think, again, I think a lot of, not necessarily what I think, but the way I view some situation like this is just by how me being older, right? Do you and your wife have the same stance? No. And we don't on most things. Not most things, but on a lot of things we don't. But no, absolutely not. Now, admittedly, we're also very passionate about different viewpoints, right? So, like, part of it is how much do you care about one, and what hill are you willing to die on, right? So, like, I am very middle ground when it comes to a lot of politics. That won't surprise a lot of you. I think the government should fuck off from most everything, regardless of which side of the aisle it is. I think the government should leave you the hell alone. And I don't think that's a universal hot take. I think a lot of people would agree with me. A lot of people just don't like some of the implications when you really sit and think about what that means. But that's just me. I don't think most people are in favor of government intervention. At least not when it actually happens. So anything that can be regulated or controlled by the government, I think is bullshit. So I assume you're pro-choice. Man, something like that is so gray area, I don't feel comfortable being one way or the other. You know? Because, like... Nah, let's not do that. Because, again, I don't want to do the politics thing. I don't want to be divisive on stream. And so, yeah, let's just not do that. It's better just to not. I need to get canceled when I'm a lot more famous, not 650 subs. You're right. Let's not. My bad. No, you're fine. And again, I get it, right? But nobody's gonna ever agree with you 100%. Do you live in America, Makar, or do you live in a different country? It also might be a cultural thing. You're in Canada, so I don't know about Canada, but I know in America, somewhere around in the neighborhood of somewhere between 60 and 70% of people are pro-choice. So that means the chances are that one thing, I mean, you're taking away 70% of the population. And I would say Canada, probably being a little bit more liberal, is probably the opposite, or probably actually even further so. So you limit your pool of people, right? You learn how to talk and to have conversations with people in differing views. And I'm not saying you should marry somebody with differing views. I'm saying you should marry Saul. That is my 10 cents right there. My 2 cents. Saul, congratulations. You're getting married, buddy. %70 of us are pro-choice, yet Republicans won the election. Yeah, but you can be a Republican and be pro-choice, though. Like, I caught that number from, like, a very, what I would consider a very unbiased and trustworthy place. And, like, modern-day conservatives are gonna care less about stuff like that. Because you're growing up hearing that kind of stuff is okay, whether it be A or B. And so a modern day conservative's not as conservative as they used to be. So yeah, I think 60 and 70% is very real. I also don't think that most of the country is conservative, yet they voted conservative. Tell me the irony in that one. Yeah, no RC walks right now. The older I get, Makar, the more I realize, and I hope you will the older you get, that the world is not black and white. There's a lot of gray. But for the past 4 years, things have changed. I still wouldn't say people who voted for Trump necessarily wanted Trump. They just, maybe they didn't want Biden. That's kind of how I interpret that. Keep in mind, just because somebody voted conservative doesn't mean they're conservative. I genuinely think that, again, the older I get, the more I realize there's a lot more gray. And it almost sounds like you're trying to make it black and white. Don't think of it that way. Because the more you think something's black and white, the more confused you're going to be the older you get. Until one day you'll figure it out. Ugh. Oh, man. That's gonna kill me. I suppose, but I understand you don't want to get political, but murder being bad is a black and white question. No? Yeah, but you're doing that to lead a certain way. You pose that question not as the question of itself, wanting the question to turn to something else. And I could argue, and this is not me believing this. This is an argument. Is what are we talking about? Originally, Makar was asking me about. He was talking about he broke up with his lady because they have differing views, and I was trying to say differing views isn't necessarily a bad thing. Depending on how big the view is. But would you say every type of murder is bad? Makar? No matter what. No matter the circumstance, murder is wrong. Murder is bad. Let me pose that question to you. Like, no matter the circumstance, murder is bad, murder is wrong. I'd say so. So, the people who, like, there was an account in Texas. Is this a subject about abortion? It was originally. And we're not talking about abortion. I'm just trying to... I don't know what I'm trying to do anymore. But there's been stories of parents killing somebody who's molested their children. Would you say that was wrong? I wouldn't. I'd have no issue there. And that makes it not so black and white. And I think the world's not black and white. Even something that simple, you can't make black and white. That's where we disagree, and that's fine. Prisoners usually deal with child predators. That's right. But, listen, and as a father, I can say this. If anything ever happened to my child, I would skin a motherfucker alive and smile while I did it. Ugh. And that is 100% the God's honest truth. My son's TV just turned on. Speak of the devil. Ugh. And his TV woke him up. Please hold. Hold on one second. We were almost done anyway, so I can introduce you. Come here, big fella. Eye for an eye. Thank you, Jay. Murder's not right anyway. To be fair, I'm also a very gentle person, but I'd never consider hurting anyone. There's always consequences like prison, but murder is not the way Everyone deserves life. That's a conversation for another time. Hi, buddy. Look right there. There's a you. Can you say hi? Aw, Baby Shed. Yep, everybody say hello to Baby Shed. He's incredibly tired and very confused on why he's awake and outside right now. Hi. Come here, buddy. I could say with full confidence, if somebody hurt my son, we would not get to know what the prison system was going to do to him. What are you saying? Say hi. Say hi. You gonna say anything into that microphone? Dad. Oh, that was great. He is adorable. You're a wonderful father. I appreciate that, man. This is Riot. He is just over a year old. This is Baby Shed, I guess you can just call him. He is the biggest blessing of my life. He's great, and he is my reason to get up every single day and do the stuff I don't enjoy to give him a good life. Say honk. Don't touch the mic. They can hear that. Don't touch the microphone. Let's see if we can't... Nope, that's not what I wanted. What do you do full time? Oh, God, that's my face, too. There we go. They can see you a little better now, though. Say hi. I manage a GNC, actually. So I run a general nutrition center. His first words will be like and subscribe. His first word was mama. But his favorite word is dad. So I think I win. Dad? Dad? Big smiles. Dad? Say hi. Dad? Yeah. This is too cute. I wish he would, if he would behave a little better. Or not need something on the TV to occupy him. Yeah, he getting flaky already. He said, I'm not used to being awake at this time. Hi, baby. This is Baby Shed. Here you go. You want to run the stream for me? You think we can stream and attack at the same time? You think we can attack while we do this? Ain't no way in hell, right? Ain't no way, right? You're too heavy for this. I was right. No way, buddy. Mwah. I haven't seen a GNC in years. Buddy, you should come to mine. So, son's awake. I'm going to go take care of him and put him back to bed. So, I apologize this was a shorter stream for everybody. But, Baby Dragon and Apprentice Warden for Baby Shed. Good you have a son. Me, I have 2 girls. Well, still, though. The lady wants some girls, though. So, we'll cross that bridge probably at some point. But no time soon. So, we're going to take off for the night. I got to go put him back to bed. And I'm going to put myself to bed then following. So, yeah. You want to tell him bye? Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Can you say join the Discord, like and subscribe? No? Just going to have some fun. Have a good night, everybody. Video on Friday per usual. Stream again. We'll do Tuesday through Thursday next week as well, and we'll start our charity streams next week. So please, yeah. So please feel free to come by. I'll explain the charity donations and how we're going to do everything on Tuesday. Maybe I'll upload a post about it. But we'll go there. So have a good night, everybody. I will see you guys on Friday. Yeah, in my video. So have a good night, everybody.